What is up, guys? It is James and I am back with another video. So today I took a trade, took a loss, and I ended up losing $2,710. So today was a pretty quick trade, not my best trade, but we all learn from our mistakes. This is more of a discretionary trade, and I'm going to do a little trade recap on what I took today. October price action hasn't been the best, and I did get a little patient taking the setup, so it wasn't really the best setup, more of a discretionary play, and I do end up getting wicked out and it hitting my TP after it wicks out. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but I show you guys all my losses. I do all my trade recaps, wins, losses. I show it all. I try to be as transparent as possible. That is what my channel is all about, transparency and showing you the come up as a trader. So I don't want to hold you too long. Let's get onto the charts and I'll show you what I took. So here we are on Top Step. As you can see, my P&L of $542 right here across all my 5 accounts. So coming out to $2,710 loss. Not too big of a loss. You know, I still got a pretty good balance on my account. So didn't over leverage on this trade. But here we are on TradingView. And we're going to go and do a bar replay real quick. Okay. 1 second. All right. So let's go to bar replay, kind of show you what start. Okay. Right here. Okay. So here is what I was looking for the day. So always start out pre-market, go on the 4-hour time frame, see what's going on. Don't mind this candle right here because this wasn't formed yet, but we're at all-time highs, and at all-time highs you want to be longing for the most part. So this is what the 4-hour looked like besides this candle right here. Drop down to the 1-hour time frame. This again. Sorry, guys. Okay, so this is what the 1-hour time frame looked like when we were during pre-market. So we have London highs right here, which is also all-time highs. So that was the main draw on liquidity right here for the day. I wasn't really looking for shorts besides maybe if you go to the 4-hour time frame, there is a 4-hour gap down here somewhere. I don't want to change the time frame because I keep on getting that error. So I was looking at London highs, and if we did displace lower, I would look to target a 4-hour gap, but the main draw included was London highs. So I had that mark out. And then if you drop down to the 15-minute time frame, as you can see, we have ES right here. And then I believe we had a SMT right here. So as you can see, we have this low right here. This is also what played a factor in me being bullish for the day, was we're at all-time highs. And then we have this bullish SMT where we don't take out this low right here on NQ, but as you can see right here, ES does, which creates a bearish SMT. I'll mark it out for you guys just to see. This right here, bearish SMT or a bullish SMT on the 15-minute time frame, showing the direction pre-market. Okay, this bullish SMT can hold. We can go higher. And then looking at pre-market right here, 545. Let me go to 615. Yeah, 615. So going to pre-market, this is what price looked like. Drop down to the 1-minute time frame right before market open. So if you look at the 15-minute time frame, this was my condition right here that I was playing off of. We have this liquidity right here, and then all-time highs right here. So I saw that there was this 15-minute fair value gap right here that could either get respected or disrespected. So I marked that out for you. So my condition going into today was we're either going to respect this, drop and go lower, market open usually pumps or dumps, or there's a lot of volatility usually at market open, especially when we're inside of a near a like a 15-minute or a 5-minute gap. So usually respects it at market open. So that was my condition for the day. I had this 15-minute gap. I want to see if it got respected and turned bearish, or if we were going to inverse it and disrespect it and go bullish. So that was my condition. Drop down to the 1-minute time frame. We can keep ES for now because I actually used ES in this trade. So continue to play a candle, get a wick. As you can see, we get a NQ actually wicks. I didn't like this reaction. NQ and then ES takes out this low right here. I want to see if there's a reaction off of that. And basically, I saw this wick right here, didn't like it, but then I saw this candle turn full. And then I saw that ES was reacting off of this bullish SMT actually. So we have this low SMT right here where NQ doesn't take out this low right here where ES does, and then play another candle right here. And basically I enter after this candle right here, and then I had my stop loss below these lows right here. And my game plan was to go break even at these 15-minute highs right here, which was pretty close. So I was planning to go break even right here. Break even right here. And then, yeah, I was basically playing off of market open having volatility towards the drawn liquidity, and then I was targeting London highs, but as you can see, the risk to reward wasn't a 1-to-1 RR trade, so I extended my TP out to a 1-to-1 RR trade, which was right here. I went in with a 1 mini, and it was a like $540. I think I entered mid candle somewhere around here, so entered somewhere around here. Stop loss was below here, and it was a $504 risk, so like 27 points. Somewhere around there. So entry around here, TP around here, and I was basically banking off of volatility getting me to my break-even point at least, and then this SMT holding right here. So those are my two confluences going into the trade. And then if you play out some candles, I'll take off ES now. Play out some candles. You can see straight stop loss, and after that I straight locked out my account. Didn't want a revenge trade. One loss, hop off the charts. You never want a revenge trade because that is how you end up blowing your account. So yeah, unfortunate. Took a loss right there, locked out. And then if you keep on playing candles, actually we actually start moving up, and we do take out my break-even point. And as you can see, we actually end up hitting my take profit. So I do end up getting wicked out of this trade. I wasn't very salty because this is I thought this was a reasonable stop loss to put my stop loss at. Market open, we usually pump and dump, or pump or dump if depending on if our drawn liquidity is higher or lower. And I was really expecting just this drawn liquidity to pump up to all-time highs. You know, that's really what's been happening the past couple, since we've been in all-time high conditions, really. So we've just been pumping at all-time highs, really. So that is what I was expecting going into this morning. That is unfortunately not what happened. And yeah, take it as a loss, take it as a learning lesson. You know, I was expecting this 15-minute inverse fair value gap to get disrespected and held, and it didn't. We actually, if you go back to the 5-minute time frame, we actually tap into this 5-minute gap that was already reacted off of. So I didn't believe it was going to come back all the way down here when I took this trade, but if I did have my stop loss below this 5-minute fair value gap, I wouldn't have gone stopped out and my TP would have hit. So that's all in hindsight. You know, I can note that down if I want, but I thought this stop loss was a valid stop loss to me. It was just unfortunate that we got retraced on. And And yeah, that is the trade for today. Um, Pretty simple trade. Not my best overall trade. I could definitely be trading better, but we all learn, I need to stay more patient with setups, make sure I take better setups. I know what better setups look like, so I just need to stay patient. I'm not going to take this L and let it affect me. Just got to stay patient for the best possible setups, and that is all what trading is about. You're bound to take L's eventually, so can't win them all. But that is all I have for today. So I appreciate you guys for watching till the end. If you made it here, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.